Happy Store Record Day. Wait, Happy Store Record Day.
Oh, hey buds, we have another jam-packed video for you. It was Record Store Day when we filmed this ride, and what a glorious day it was. I am riding my single speed again because in a previous video I sold my beloved All-City Gorilla Monsoon, and this is the only bike I have right now. I do love it, but my knees are starting to form their own opinion. I have a new bike frame on the way, but I'm not going to spill the beans just yet. If you don't know what Record Store Day is, it's a day to celebrate independent record stores worldwide and to celebrate music culture, but it's also a great reason to ride all day. Our first record store is one of my favorites. These guys curate a mean selection of used vinyl and vintage audio. The Record Center is the kind of shop I live for. Everyone here is a true head, if you know what I mean. You can easily spend hours here. Today, I was hoping to find some jungle/breakbeat type stuff, but to be honest, I felt a bit out of my depth in the whole drum and bass genre, so if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Everyone says I look like George Harrison.
Yeah.
Is it true?
Do. Yeah.
I ended up grabbing 2 records, but digging requires focus, and that's a perfect excuse for a delicious coffee. Also, I was just thinking that maybe all this single speed riding is the reason I've been feeling the whole drum and bass genre lately. They do pair so well after all, don't you think?
Six seconds. I got it. They call me Yellow Light Poppy. Yeah, I gotta do this guy a favor.
How about a quick street bike check because I couldn't leave this bike all flopped over. For those who don't know, 1x1 is the original name of Surly, and I'm guessing this is a reissue because it does have Surly branding on the front, but I've never seen this color before. I've seen the anniversary rat ride they did that was black with some red branding, but I'm not sure what the story is with this one, but it's very nice. Time for a coffee. This place is called Little Victories, and it's another favorite of ours. This location is right in the heart of Ottawa also. It's only a few steps away from the Parliament of Canada. And usually it's safe to assume there's a lot of tourist traps in an area like this, but not this spot. They're an independent coffee roaster and they take coffee very seriously.
First iced coffee of the year.
Yeah. Feels good to ice.
We're off to the second record store of the day, and man, it's nice to feel the city coming alive again. The trees have the tiniest buds on them, but really soon they'll come to life a lot more. I mentioned loving this bike, but sometimes I also think it was a bit of an impulsive purchase. In a perfect world, a single speed bike would probably be my third or fourth bike, and right now I could only own 2. The 2 that make most sense to me is a geared all-terrain bike and a geared, maybe sportier bike. A lot of folks have asked me why not just put gears on this bike then, and I have two reasons. For starters, this bike is a bit tall and stubby for my taste, which I don't mind for single speeding around town. It does feel really snappy, but for something like a longer gravel ride, I would want a longer, more stable wheelbase. And then secondly, anything bigger than 700 by 38 on this bike makes it too tall. I'm sort of on the edge of sizing for this one. Anyway, that's my little brain dump on the All City Super Pro. I do want to shift gears really quick to tell you about this camera we're excited about. We're trying some new tech today, friends. Everything computer, as they say. This is the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, and my plan is to actually try this as a helmet cam. So all of the follow cam video you see in this video is shot on this. So Emma's behind the camera here. I'm gonna set it to her. So basically, as I bike along, it should be able to hang out and just like, you know, keep a close eye on her, keep things really smooth. Terry Berenstain is the GOAT of this, so you gotta first go watch his channel because his Hotline series is the best. I always wanna put the viewer into the scene as much as possible. I like to do so with photos. I think it just takes things further than the action cam and brings a little more real life looking visuals to our video, but I think this will be a really cool tool as well.
We'll see if it can keep up with me, my blazing high speed. So nice out. Haven't felt being too warm for a while.
This record shop is called Compact Music. We actually had to wait out a bit of a lineup to get in. This place is especially great for bringing in new releases, which always reminds me of that excitement I had as a teenager buying CDs. Remember pre-streaming days when a band you love put an album out and you obviously haven't heard it yet, but there it is at the front of a shop? So good. Pretty successful. We're up to 4 records today, which we'll probably cap it at that because vinyl's not cheap. The record I came for was 80 bucks Canadian. I just couldn't justify it. I felt conflicted because I was limited. I came for exactly that, but where do you draw the line, you know? Time for a second coffee stop, and if I may, I wanted to use this time to share a quick channel update. It might get sappy for a second because we just hit 10,000 subscribers, and honestly I can't really even fathom how this has all unfolded over 1 year. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you all for clicking into these videos. Thanks for subscribing, reaching out, and helping create an inclusive community. Emma and I absolutely love this community. It's been sort of restoring my faith in humanity, how much everyone feeds off each other, and we're honored to be here, so thanks so much for picking up what we put down. With that, we're going to launch a 10,000 subscriber giveaway very soon. Details will be shared on our Instagram page as well as here on YouTube. We're just waiting for some new merch to arrive that's probably 2 weeks away. Secondly, new merch. Our website, bikebreath.com, is going to be reloaded with some t-shirts and some new hats in about 2 or 3 weeks. But also in just about 2 days, we're going to be launching some bike bags from Atwater Atelier, which is a great Canadian bag maker. Another update we're excited about is we're going to be testing and reviewing bikes from Velo Orange and Panorama Cycles in May. We've been really protective about review products so far on this channel, but these are 2 bikes that we genuinely align with, and we're super excited that they're giving us the opportunity to test them. So let us know if there's anything different you want from a bike review. Last but not least, we want to do an Ask Us Anything type video, so I'm going to be posting a link to Ask Us Anything, but if you want a head start, slap a question in the comments and we're going to start compiling stuff. Anything you want to know, just give her. All right, time for a little record store day haul talk. So we got 4 records. First up is Rush's Moving Pictures. If you're a Canadian, it's kind of just a rite of passage. You have to own this record. Also, I'm a drummer. Neil Peart, in my opinion, is the best drummer in the world. This record slaps.
Yeah, and it has a little known song called Tom Sawyer.
Today's Tom Sawyer. All right, second record is Lizzie McAlpine.
Great artist, awesome songwriter. She has a beautiful voice, so I feel like, yeah, this would be a great one to have on vinyl to hear all the qualities of her voice and stuff. And I haven't heard it yet, but you have and said it was great, so.
Third record is some old reggae. I'm a real reggae nerd. Also, as a drummer, I'm really fascinated by reggae drumming, so grab this in the used bin. And then the last record,
Magpie, latest album by Peach Pit. Great band, really fun, catchy, upbeat, kind of indie stuff.
some more Canada in the house.
Yeah.
To end the day off, we biked by this bike polo meetup. We learned that they're called Mallets of Mayhem, and everyone was super friendly. If you're in the Ottawa area, check them out. They even have a beginner night every Tuesday. There's my boy. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Go Sens, go!